Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzan on MetabolicMasterpiece.com, and yes, it's true, I am human. Yet, more often than I like to have happen, I get told by people that I am some sort of genetic freak, that it's easy for me to burn fat, that I'll never get fat myself, that I'm just naturally skinny, that it's effortless for me. And this gets to me. It really gets to me, especially when it's oftentimes the same people who are telling me that I need to live a little, have another beer, have another burger, have some more chips. You only live once type stuff. And I gotta say, every once in a while, I really let this get to me. The majority of the time, I just let it roll off me like water off a duck's back. And I don't let it get to me at all because this is my lifestyle. I know what makes me happy. I know that I don't need to drink a lot of alcohol or eat a lot of junk in order to make myself happy. Yet this summer, I really, for some reason, let it get to me. I think it all started with just it catching me at the wrong time. That I went on a diet break after my buddy Brian Cron came and visited me mid-June. So it's been about 7.5 weeks since he left. And on that diet break, I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna live like a lot of my friends and family do. I'm going to forget about tracking foods. I'm going to eat whatever I want, whenever I want. I'm going to indulge in the alcohol and just not track a single thing. And I gotta say, in the beginning, it was a lot of fun and it felt really good. And it was a break that I probably needed. And amazing enough, like in the beginning, my abs did not disappear at all. I was looking really, really good for that first 4 to 6 weeks. And in the past 2 to 3 weeks, all of a sudden my abs just disappeared. It's like, boom, out of nowhere, gone. They just completely washed away. And I think that's one of the things that Brian Cron has mentioned, that it's kind of that honeymoon phase. After you go through a cutting phase and you start eating more calories, you're like, geez, I can pig out and I'm not losing my abs at all. But then all of a sudden it catches up to you, and it certainly caught up to me, almost caught me by surprise. I thought I was doing really, really well. I just going based on the mirror rather than looking at scale weight or anything. I find my comfort zone is somewhere between 150 and 155. When Brian left here, I was about 149 and a half. I am up 8 pounds in 7.5 weeks. So as you see on the scale here, 157 and a half pounds. I am not happy at all with what I see in the mirror. I can't stand seeing those lower abs wash out. It's not even a vanity thing. Maybe it is. I don't know, but I'm just not comfortable with it. It's a standard I have for myself. I wouldn't say I've got any kind of body dysmorphia or anything like that. I like to have abs. When I get to this point, I am not happy at all. So it's time to do something about it. Time to really get serious, buckle down. As of today, it is 8 weeks until my 40th birthday. And I definitely want to be cut and jacked on my 40th birthday. So my plan is to drop about 1.5 pounds a week between now and then. I mean, that's going to lead up to about 12 pounds of fat loss. Do I need to lose that much? I'm not sure. I'm going to start off that way. Once I hit around that 149 mark, I'll be playing it by year, I guess, or whatever you say, playing it day by day and seeing where I am comfortable at, how lean I really want to get. 12 pounds would have me crazy freaking shredded. I may get there. I'm just going to see how things are going. The interesting thing is, I mean, I still got all those parties that I'll be going to throughout the rest of the summer. We got Labor Day coming up. We'll be camping there. We've got parties at our home. We've got some trips planned. So I'm going to be dealing with a lot of this stuff between now and then. I'm just going to be handling these situations like I always do, previous to this little letting loose and living like a lot of my friends and family do. When I'm at parties, I mean, I've been known as the guy who doesn't drink much, and I'm going to be that guy because I don't need it. I don't need to overindulge in foods. And like I said, in the beginning, it was fun. It was kind of fun to let loose and eat what I want, when I want, and drink alcohol and get a good buzz on quite frequently. And it felt good. But like I said, not only did I notice my abs wash away in the past 3 weeks, but I felt really uncomfortable. Not just uncomfortable in my skin, what I'm seeing in the mirror, how my clothes are fitting, just my stomach always felt kind of full. I never really felt light ever, even when I woke up in the morning, and I miss that feeling. I kind of thrive off of that feeling. And I just don't like it. I don't know how people can kind of maintain that lifestyle. It doesn't feel good at all. Yeah, initially it's fun to let loose, but in the long term, I think the lifestyle really sucks. Again, this is me. This is my standards. This is what I'm accustomed to. Some people, I'm sure, are just fine and dandy with it. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. It's not me, and I'm not going to be here anymore. It was a little, I don't want to call it an experiment. Life just happened, and I learned. I think I told myself before that I'd never allow myself to get up to this point again. I think I'm going to hold myself to that from here on out. At least I didn't let it get crazy out of control. Is fat loss easy for me? It's easier for me now than it ever has been before because I know my body. I know what it takes to get where I'm at. It takes discipline, consistency, hard work. And I've got what it takes to get there. I think that's the thing. I believe in myself. I know I can do it. And I think that's a huge part of the battle, having gone through this several times in the past, going through cutting phases. So here I am. I'll be tracking my progress, holding myself accountable. This is what always works for me. And I appreciate you sharing in this journey. And yeah, this channel, I keep it real. This is where I'm at. I mean, shit happens. I'm just like so many other guys out there. I can gain fat just as easy. We're looking at 8 pounds in 7.5 weeks. That was effortless for me to put on that weight. It's so easy for me to gain fat. Hard to build muscle. It's somewhat easy for me to burn fat. I'm not gonna play that down. I find it is easy, but I think a lot of it is because of the experience I have. I've had my struggles in the past. I've gone through the challenges. I've gone through I'll start again on Monday. I've gone through the putting 2 to 3 good days in a row and then falling off the wagon. I've been through all that. I've learned from all those experiences. So in that sense, fat loss is a hell of a lot easier for me right now. Not that my metabolism is any higher. I've got just your average metabolism. I'm just your average guy. I just have higher standards for myself. I don't like where I'm at all right now. This does not make me happy. It's time for me to do something about it. And like I said, I appreciate your support in this journey. I appreciate you sharing this journey with me. I appreciate you keeping it real with me. And we're all in this together. And it's time to get freaking cut and jacked, man. Freaking cut and jacked. Looking forward to my 40th. Time to buckle down, get things under control, yet still enjoy my summer. I'll still be enjoying my favorite treats. I'm still going to have some drinks here and there. Still going to have some chips and burgers and all that stuff. Following a flexible diet plan, but staying within my caloric targets, caloric allowance. And I'll be sharing that with you, exactly where I'm at, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking throughout the process. Done it before, you know what I'm all about. All right, catch up with you soon.